Hey guys, today is day 8, and for this video today, I'm going to show the results of last night's ride. I thought we'd be covered in mud, but there actually wasn't any mud. It was all dry. It was just dust. Got a wasp flying around here. It was all dust, so we just got dust everywhere. All over, inside, outside, people, everybody. I don't know if you can see all that dust, but there's dust all over this thing. The inside, we went down to the creek, so it got wet and then dusty and then wet and dusty, so it stuck pretty good. But I guess we'll just have to do some deep cleaning on this thing. The sunglasses were bad last night, but I kind of wiped them off right before we got through riding, so ain't much left. A buddy of mine that was in a Jeep JK, he had his hood, he was behind me, and his hood was brown. You could not see what color his hood was, and it was red. Sunglasses. But you could not physically tell what color it was. But, yeah, we had a lot of fun. We rode. We didn't get done until about 4 o'clock this morning. And like I said, when that video was posted, we had already started riding. We got started about 9:30 or so. Got started riding, so I keep one clipped, velcroed. But yeah, we started about 9:30, and part of it, we stopped and rested and things. But most of all, we just rode all the trails out by my dad's house out in Tupelo, and I disconnected that sway bar, which I haven't ever done on the Jeep, so I didn't know how it would act, and it actually performed a lot better off road. But God, do not drive on the road without no sway bar, because you're going to have a bad time. And it's swaying all over the road. And I was actually in the gas station parking lot dropping a buddy off because he was going home early. And I turned the wheel to the left and actually gassed it a little bit, and the whole Jeep about dumped the passenger. The whole Jeep leaned over and about dumped the passenger out. And she wasn't too happy about that one. But and the passenger in the rear just flipped over from the left side of the back seat to the right side. But it was pretty funny. I laughed. But I added the sway bar, reconnected the sway bar right after that. But you can see all that dust. I don't know how I'm gonna get all that out. I guess with a vacuum, maybe that'll work. We'll see. But that carpet's gonna be cleaned. Some mud right there from last trip. And these tires actually performed okay on climbing a waterfall and climbing the hill. There's a hill that's, I'd say about 100 feet. Nah, about 200 feet or so. And it's almost straight up. There's about a 75% grade incline on it. And it's got a root at the bottom that you have to climb, and then you have to actually climb the hill. And I actually went up it in 4 and didn't have a problem, which I didn't figure I would. But there was a guy behind me in the other Jeep, and his JK, and he has no lift, but he has 33s on there, and he actually started slipping, and his tires were losing traction, which he has a little less tread than I do, but he was losing some traction, so he wasn't doing too hot, but he made it up. But he had to go back down and put it in 4 high and then just romp it all the way up. And then we had to pull the Ford up the hill. It was a Ford F-150. We had to pull him up the hill. But that's just a Ford, so. Anyways, I'm heading to work now, so I'm going to, we got a minute left, so I'm just going to record my little short drive here. Probably won't get all the way done when we get to 5 minutes, but we'll see. And we'll go from there. And hopefully, when I get to work, my back's not just covered in dust from this seat, which I bet it will be. So, we shall mosey on out of here now. And there's my neighbor, his Jeep. I've been trying to get him to sell it to me, and he wouldn't. So, I told him, well, since he wouldn't sell me his, I had to buy me one. That's what I did. And so far, it's a dream. I love it. Love my Jeep. But I know I won't when I break something. Because can get costly very quickly. Alright, we're at 5 minutes now, so we're going to cut this short before we get a lot of wind noise in here. So we shall catch y'all tomorrow.